You know, under other circumstances, this video would be really sad, but you see, Will's doing homework in the next room, so yeah. Hello, TPGers! Welcome to the new and possibly improved Thursday. This week is a salute to Will, the guy who previously occupied this spot on the channel. I'm just going to start off by saying that he has left some gigantic shoes to fill. And you know what they say about guys who wear big shoes. But in all seriousness, when Will first told me he was thinking of leaving TPG, I reacted much in the same way that you guys did. Will's been part of this channel since before he and I started dating, so that means this was before Ben, and before Chris Murphy, before Brent, before Jordan K. I actually used Will's YouTube and TPG to stalk him a little bit before we went on our first date. So needless to say that YouTube and TPG has been a part of Will and my relationship from the very, very beginning. This is why it means the world to me that I get to take Will's spot and pick up where he left off, because in a way that just makes sure that the spot is staying in the family, as it were. What's funny is that the idea for me to take Will's spot came from Will. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not funny, because Will is the whole reason why I'm here to begin with. When he and I first started dating, I had absolutely no intention of vlogging or being on Twitter or doing any of that stuff. I actually kind of sort of mocked it. I just remember thinking that it was extremely vain and narcissistic to expect people to sit there and watch you talk for minutes on end. It's like, what could you possibly have to say that's that important that people all across the globe need to hear? Especially when you're doing themes like Diva Week or Fetish Week. It seemed kind of mindless to me at first. And I remember telling him this one night, and I remember him showing me, as a response to that, a lot of the message that you guys send him and a lot of the emails that you guys send him pretty regularly, and it almost immediately changed my mind. I mean, to be honest, I was absolutely clueless about how much what he did and what he does and what all the guys on this channel do, how much it really means a lot to a lot of people. This actually means a lot to, like, the gay kid that's growing up in East Bumblefuck, Arkansas, and he's the only gay, feels like he's the only gay kid at his high school, and he's constantly bullied. You know, stuff like this shows him that there's hundreds and thousands of people out there that are just like him, and that he's not as alone as he thinks. After I saw that, I almost immediately jumped on board, and it didn't take long for me to get hooked. And what was great too was before I started doing this kind of stuff on my own, Will sort of let me tag along when he was making a lot of his vlogs. So I can say with relative certainty that Will has taught me everything that I know about vlogging. And in the process of learning and growing my own online profile, I can pretty much say that so many of my favorite moments on YouTube have been with Will and on TPG. I remember having an absolute blast filming our Devil Wears Prada sketch. I remember enjoying the hell out of it when we filmed our house sketch. But I also love the fact that we got to sit down with you guys and give you some honest-to-goodness relationship advice, or the fact that we got to share part of our 2-year anniversary with you guys. So while the rest of the guys are saying their goodbyes to Will this week, I feel like for me, it's a time to kind of sit back and kind of really think about how much all of you guys, not just Will and not just the guys on TPG, I'm talking the viewers too, everybody here, how much all of you have helped me get to where I am today, and how incredibly thankful I am to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for all of your support. Thanks for having the two of us come into your home on a weekly basis, and I hope to keep you guys entertained, especially now that the training wheels have come off. And as for you, Will, I just want to say, babe, I love you. I could not be prouder of you and all that you've accomplished thus far. You've inspired me much in the same way that you've inspired so many others, and I am so lucky to have you in my life. And with that, I'm going to wrap up this gushy little sob fest. Hopefully next week won't be so damn emotional, because if we keep this stuff up, then I'm gonna start feeling feelings and stuff, and I don't like that. So tune in next week for another exciting episode, and until then, my name's RJ. Thanks for watching.